Hello, my name is James Webber Salmon. When I was younger, I believed I was not enough. I was very short, just over 5 foot, and I believed I was different. Too different to belong anywhere, to be anyone of importance. I felt out of place everywhere I went, whoever I was with. My life was filled with this feeling of dread, like you're on trial for a crime that you don't even know you've committed, and each word you say to get people to like you simply makes them hate you more. And so you await the final judgment, except it never comes. You're just waiting for that terrible thing. I couldn't wrap my head around the fact that no one else seemed to feel this way. Everyone seemed to belong to a particular group, and even though I had friends to hang with, I never felt like I belonged with them, and felt stuck in a personal hell of my own mind and body. Now, if you feared conversation with anyone for no apparent reason, then you know what I'm talking about. Social anxiety. You don't know what to say to appear normal, to fit in. When people talk to you, you reply with only a few words at most, in fear that you'll appear uncool or unlikable. For myself, there were times it felt like there was a lump in my throat that blocked all words coming out, and so I'd sit there in silence and sadness. I feared being alone more than anything, and I did everything I could to avoid that fear. Namely, playing video games 24/7 and daydreaming about being a superhero. The problem for most people is that they act as nicely as possible in order to please, so they can fit in. I know I did. I figured if I ignored the weird parts of me, and didn't piss anyone off in any way, then everything would be okay. I was wrong. It was never enough, and I was constantly walking on eggshells, paranoid that someone was always out to get me, or that I was annoying people simply by existing if I couldn't think of any other reason. It got to the point that I wished I was anyone else but me, and at the time suicidal thoughts were not uncommon, even welcoming, as a release from the self-torment I was experiencing on a daily basis. I hope it hasn't, or it doesn't, get this bad for you, as it's not a nice feeling. It got to this point, however, I found something that cured my social anxiety. It was music. It started by learning to play the guitar, then expanding into listening and making instrumental music, which is this wonderful thing where you don't need to say, do, or explain anything in order to feel accepted and loved. I found I could just be me and let the music do the talking. It was and is a wonderful release, a source of pure joy that anyone can share in, all without saying a word. For my part, as I expressed myself more and more through making my own music and listening to what resonated with me, I started to accept myself more. I started doing more things I enjoyed, hanging around more people that accepted me for me. And for the first time in a long, long time, I felt happy. I felt emotion shift and started to accept how I felt in a variety of everyday situations, because I could deal with my feelings so much better with music as my translator and companion. Now, have you ever found that as you change, your relationships change? This is exactly what people fear, and is what prevents them from taking action in their lives. However, moving through this fear is exactly what you need in order to feel free. It's what has helped me to no end. It got to the point where I learned that no matter who you are or what you do, someone won't like it, probably because they don't like that part of themselves. As I learned to accept myself, I learned to accept others more, which in turn helps them to accept themselves. Even if they didn't like me, I could wish them well and focus on relationships with people that do like me, all my parts included. Okay, so how do you accept yourself 100%? By being responsible for your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Whatever you think and feel, that's you thinking and feeling those things, and it's up to you what you do with them. This responsibility might seem a burden at first, and it might seem unfair. Maybe it is. However, it's one of the greatest strengths I know of in this world. For with great responsibility comes great power. You are then free to choose how to act and react to anything. There is no greater empowerment than freedom of choice. This freedom feels amazing, like you have literal superpowers to be, do, think and feel anything you want. Like it's okay to be 100% you, and not only okay, it's encouraged. Because you are the one encouraging yourself. You're free to choose to take action to make yourself feel better. And this freedom is yours to choose. You can start by being aware of your thoughts and feelings. Meditation helps in this regard. And if you don't know how to meditate, try this for starters. Get comfortable either sitting or lying down. Listen to some relaxing music, close your eyes, and softly observe what happens. What are your thoughts? How are you feeling? Do you like or dislike it? How does watching yourself make you feel? Let both the questions and the answers arise on their own. There is no target to hit in this practice, only for you to aim at the target of softly observing. If you don't fancy doing this, then you can simply intend to be responsible of your own life. Use this statement: I intend to be responsible of my life. Say it to yourself each day. Think it. Repeat it as a mantra. Intention used this way has powerful effects that you'll see more of the more you use intention throughout your day. It's an incredibly easy and simple way to make lasting change happen. In light of doing these things myself, I'm still very short. I learned that it's not what you look like, it's what you do and how you feel about yourself that matters. Life doesn't have to be a struggle, and it's not about striving to be a perfect human being, because you already are. It's about embracing all of yourself as you are now, and if you feel a desire to change, then do it. If not, then don't. Either way, you are perfect. This is the mindset that helps me to this day accept myself and others 100%. Only when we do this can we truly be ourselves around people. Then more people who love you for you are attracted into your life because they see you enjoying yourself as you are. And they want to share in that, to celebrate it. You are more than enough. In fact, you are perfect, just as you are. And together, we're going to change this world for the better. Have a great day.